In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add a filter in a Confluence table. Adding filters can be incredibly helpful for organizing and analyzing your data more efficiently, and today I'll guide you through the process step by step, so you can start using this powerful feature in no time. Let's start from your Confluence homepage. Once you're there, you need to choose your workspace. This is the virtual place where your projects, documents, and teams live. So make sure to click on the workspace that contains the page where you want to add the filter. If you have multiple workspaces, simply browse through and select the right one. Next, you'll want to find and click on the specific page where you plan to add the filter. This will load the page and show you all of its existing content, so make sure you're on the right one because this step is crucial to moving forward in the process. Once you're on the correct page, the next action is to click on the Filter option. This might be a button or an option in a drop-down menu, depending on how your page is set up, but it should be labeled clearly. Clicking this will open up a new interface where you can specify what kind of filter you want to add. After selecting Filter, you'll then want to click on Add Filter. This is where the real customization begins. This will bring up a series of options that allow you to specify exactly what you want your filter to do. For example, you may choose to filter a list of tasks by status, date, or assigned person. The options can be quite flexible, allowing you to tailor your filter to suit your precise needs. You'll now notice that you have the ability to select your filter. This is done by defining the criteria that are most relevant to you. Confluence might offer options like text matches, drop-down selections, or even date ranges. Just go ahead and fine-tune the selections to narrow down or focus your table data just as you like it. Finally, after you've set your criteria and you're satisfied with your choices, you should click Create. This action will finalize and apply your filter to the table. It's that easy. Your table should now show filtered results based on the conditions you've just set. If you need to adjust it later, you can always revisit the page and tweak your settings so that the filter continues to match your evolving requirements. And there you have it. With these simple steps, you've successfully added a filter to a Confluence table. This should make navigating through heaps of data significantly easier and more efficient. Thank you for watching, and I hope this guide helps streamline your workflow in Confluence.